questions.
How have the changes in weather impacted the way you guys are searching?
I think obviously we're going to take all that into consideration, and we have a lot of resources up there, and the teams that are up there are obviously, doing things depending on what can be done.
What could the significant weather changes like we've seen up there, like almost 15 degrees, what could that mean for the suspects? Could it mean anything?
I can't really speculate on that. We're up there, and we're searching, and we're conducting everything in regards to the investigation.
How is all this stretching police resources? Is there fatigue, more OT? What's happening on that front?
We do have lots of resources, not just from Manitoba, but outside from other provinces. So, obviously it's tough terrain up there. Our officers are searching in, kilometers into dense forest, muskeg and all that. So it is tough.
Have you received any other reports of any stolen vehicles in the area? You alluded to the fact that possibly these individuals got some help, maybe accidentally. What's the nature of that help? Any other reports of stolen vehicles, missing vehicles?
No, not as far as I know. What our plea today is that if anyone in and around those communities may have inadvertently helped them get out of the community. And we're just saying if someone did, to just please come forward. They may have different appearances. Maybe these people didn't realize that they were helping them. So we're just asking them to come forward.
So they could be long gone. In theory, we don't really know, but how are you sure that they haven't fled or that they may be in that area?
That's why we're here, right? Our last confirmed sighting is in Gillam area. So that's where our resources are now, but we are still exploring all possibilities of that.
Are we still receiving tips, I guess, as investigators?
Yeah, yes we are. We have received, I think, for tips, over 120 tips in the last few days. So still, and we're going through all those as well.
Given the photo that's circulating and comments on social media, have you just noticed that very few of them are credible? Like, how are you determining that?
Well, I think our investigative team is going through them, and as soon as we can confirm that one of them is accurate or something that we need to tell you, we are gonna tell you, because it's in our best interest. We need the public's help.
How have you confirmed that photo was fake in the first place? Were you able to get in touch with the person in the photo or something?
So in regards to the photo that was circulating today, yes, we have spoken to them. It does appear to be an instance where a photo was taken and then ended up being unintentionally circulated on social media, but we have confirmed that is not the suspect.
If you find this pair in the middle of the night, what's the RCMP's plan for notifying the public in the media? Will you actually potentially hold a newser like this in the middle of the night, or send out some other sort of communication, or is it something you're going to keep close to the chest for hours and let us know in the morning?
I think it all depends on the circumstances and the situation and how things unfold, so I can't say exactly what that might look like.
How much time do you think someone can survive in those conditions? If we don't know if they have water, food, but is there like a timeline? You say, well, in a week it would be really, really hard for them. In 2 weeks it would be impossible. Do you have an idea about that?
I don't think I'm going to speculate on that, because there could be a lot of things at play. However, like I said, we're in there, we're in that community, and we're searching.
Can you speak to what might be going through the minds of the officers that are actually up there right now? You say that they're brought in from different provinces, probably trained in different environments. Can you speak to that kind of experience maybe?
I think so. We have a lot of officers from here as well as outside of Manitoba, and I think we all want the same thing. We want to find these suspects, so we are working hard to try and do that as quick as we can.
Going back to the photo, knowing, how much of misinformation or I don't know if you want to call it a prank or whatever of that photo, how much of that just interfere or damage the investigation at this point?
So in regards to rumors and things spreading that we have seen over social media, we want people to maybe be aware. Where are you getting your information? If you have some information, send it to us so we can confirm it, right? Don't start spreading things that aren't verified. We are going to confirm details as much as we can throughout the investigation, so let us be the trusted source where you get that information. And if for the people out there that are seeing things or what have you, send it to us. Call us, and we can verify all that.
Have you seen misinformation, I guess, or in terms of tips that just is not covered?
I think we've seen some misinformation and some stuff come in. I mean, obviously with this photo of the suspect, they looked similar, right? So, and we want people to call us and say, hey, this is out there. And at least we're on it and we can determine the validity of that.
You were talking about doing door-to-door knocking in Gillam and in Fox Lake Cree Nation. How many houses are we talking about here, and is this going to involve searching garages, sheds? It's rural. There's a lot of those.
I don't have numbers on the houses. Obviously, they're smaller communities. However, yeah, we're gonna, go door to door, try and generate some, tips, possibly someone, maybe there's something that seemed insignificant to them, and maybe it's something that will really help us in our investigation. So that's why we're doing it and what we're trying to achieve, and we will be, in the areas doing that. So we want the people in those communities to know that.
Sorry, go on.
There's also former hydro camps up there. Have your officers spent time searching those as well?
Yes, so we have been all around those areas and searching some of those abandoned and vacant outbuildings that do belong to hydro.
Roughly how many officers are involved in this, and has there been any thought given to bringing in the military from, say, 17 Wing or Shiloh?
So right now, I'm not going to talk to specific numbers of officers, and the reason is just for the safety of our officers and like tactics and stuff like that. But there are a number of resources, and we're always looking at what else we can do.
What about the military question? Is that something that has been entertained?
I think, you know what, right now we'll have to see where we go. I don't have all the information on exactly the plan from here.
Do you guys come across any information in your investigation of these that you're trying to use like that west?
I think, like I said before, our last confirmed sighting was July 22nd in the Gillam area. But obviously, as I'm here today to say, hey, did anyone maybe inadvertently assist them? Could be the same thing, right? We're exploring all possibilities and keeping that open and reminding all Canadians to be vigilant.
I spoke to a psychologist. He's even getting calls from people far away in this area, so Manitoba. There's a little bit of a fear of going around. Is there, besides we're just waiting for an update, is there a way for people to contact the RCMP just to kind of get some confirmed information, kind of ease anyone's fears?
So I don't understand the question. Can you?
Is there a way that anybody can contact the RCMP for verified information besides just waiting if we get a plane?
Yeah, I think we'll confirm. We're getting a lot of people contacting us, and so once we have something that we can confirm, we will let you know. So in regards to the weekend and press conferences, I think it will depend on what happens within the investigation and if there is something that we can update you with.
I was told there was a search at Clear Lake. Can you confirm that?
So that the Clear Lake incident is not related. It's been unfounded, so it's nothing to do with our suspects. So thank you very much, and as soon as we have more information, we will be back to share that with you.
Thanks.